Hello and welcome to a special New Year's version of Lucky Hit, the video game comedy review, and this week awards show.
That's right, because despite what that bell end Peter Molyneux's been saying, 2012 has actually been a spectacular year for gaming, with all different brilliant titles popping up all over the place, spread sporadically throughout the year.
Right, so join us as we hand out our highly prestigious and industry recognised awards.
The fuck are you on about?
I have no idea, I'm just making it up as I go along. Just like our awards.
Come on, baby, let's take my car to the place where dreams come true.
Oh wow, is that a Resident Evil game?
I'm afraid not, my friend. What we have here is a multiplayer, squad-based, duck and cover, hooty-tooty, point-and-shooty fest, thinly disguised as a Resident Evil game.
Oh, okay then.
What, you mean you don't remember? I brought it around a couple of months ago and I showed you it.
No, I don't.
Oh yeah, that's right, it's because you fell asleep 10 minutes in.
I must have really enjoyed it.
Yeah, that's a real shame because the concept was strong and the game looks great on paper. And I mean, the writing's a joke as well. I mean, the character names like Vector and Spectre and bloody Sphincter. To say nothing of the piss poor controls, the crappy AI for both enemy and ally, and like weird boss sequences that don't really seem to work. So basically, I wasn't impressed. I was really hyped for it, but it just turned out to be an enormous misfire.
Maybe if you're lucky, you'll be mummified at the happy haunted Sunshine House.
Let me tell you why Halo 4 is my visual game of 2012. Firstly, I started off playing this game with a complete non-bias. I've never played a Halo game before, never spent my money on it, never planned to. I actually ended up winning a copy of this game by drinking loads of Mountain Dew because I'm an obsessive sugar, caffeine drinking freak. Of course, the fact that I've never played a Halo game doesn't matter because this game is just so stunning. It comes to the point where it just reminds me of a really well-made sci-fi movie. And I know it's got a sci-fi theme and it always has done, but this game really sets the mark when it comes to the look of things. I've always enjoyed a first-person shooter as much as the next first-person, but Halo 4 was never really an attraction to me. I'd never really thought that running around in a sci-fi environment with space guns and jetpacks could be rather enjoyable. But with this game, the way it looks, the way it feels, I was just proven completely wrong, let's say. As much as the single-player campaign may be a backwards and forwards fetch quest, I can't really fault it for the story, because it continues in the typical Halo universe, the story that I never even knew, but still captivated me enough to be interested, to want to play through it. I mean, it's just a game that really catches your eye, to be honest. I wouldn't go so far as to say that it was one of the best titles on the 360, because there's obviously been plenty more that have been like it in the past in sense of gameplay and the way the mechanics worked and the whole multiplayer experience. We already know Halo's got a massive community out there. But the cinematic scenes that accompany this game have got nothing really to be desired in the way of graphics. They're the sort of things that make Disney, Pixar or DreamWorks piss in their pants if they started producing film. This was an unlikely title for me in 2012, not one that I expected to be going in my Xbox, but one I'm damn fucking proud of that it did. I think 343 Studios done a brilliant job with this game, and I just really can't find many faults to point out about it, especially not the way it looks. It's beautiful.
Oh, stop. We're not saying this is a bad game, okay? What we're saying is, you lot like it a bit too much, alright? Soundtrack's pretty good though, isn't it? Well, okay, not really, it's Creedence Clearwater Revival, it's not actually in the game. So, after a short conversation, the action starts.
And Tom's right, it isn't a bad game. As far as point and click adventure sort of genres go, it's quite good. But the thing is though, it just comes across as a choose your own adventure book sometimes. But it doesn't really let you choose your own adventure. No matter how extreme you are with the storyline, it just kind of carries on as it goes and you get different dialogue. Which is strange considering it was meant to be one of the highest selling points of how diverse the storyline can be. Oh, Butterfingers.
But don't get us wrong though, we enjoyed the intriguing plot, the charming Borderlands style graphics, the action-packed QTEs, the believable characters, there's tons to like. Ooh, clumsy. So saying all that, do I still honestly think it could be Game of the Year? I'm afraid not with the competition this year.
Look, it's really just our opinion to be honest.
Oh look, will you watch what you're doing?
Put it this way, we've had a lot of titles this year that have all had a lot going for them, but what does The Walking Dead really have going for it? Let's be honest, like, it's just a point and click adventure game, it's in short episodes, and when it comes to these sort of things you can't really expect much of a boom out of them. It's not bad, it's really not, we're not saying that, it's just really not that good.
Certainly good enough to win a few awards, but not the Game of the Year awards. Your hate goes in the comment box.
Get the fuck out of here!
If any of you are like us and didn't have any money growing up, or still don't have any now, then we couldn't afford a Mega CD when they were first around, so Sonic CD was nothing more than that game my rich douchey friend had.
This game hit the Xbox Live Arcade all the way back in January 2012, and we have been happily playing it ever since.
And what impressed me is that this isn't just a usual Sega port, this is actually a complete remake from the ground up.
I mean, come on, how could anyone forget Sonic CD? It's one of the biggest games in the whole franchise. It's the most iconic part of the Sonic universe when Metal Sonic joined us, and he hasn't even left since.
Yep, Sonic CD was the charismatic and uniquely dark and twisted entry to the series that captivated us then and has captivated us all over again now.
One thing we always need to remember is this is one of the very early Sonic titles. It still carried the same Sonic sprite from the first game, and the entertainment in it just stays timeless.
A few extra features like making Tails a playable character, a bit of tidying up of the game engine here and there, of course leaderboards and achievements have all helped to extend the gameplay, and oddly enough, the odd glitch here and there actually seems to feel right at home with this title. But don't let that put you off, this game is an utter classic, go and buy it.
Can I take your order, please?
Carl, what do you want? You gotta eat to keep your strength up, man.
Hey, I'll take a number 9. Fat boy.
Give me a number 9 just like his.
I'll have 2 number 9, a number 9 large, a number 9 with extra 9, a number 9, 2 number 9, 1 with 9, and a large 9. 9.